everybody, half a day. Hubby and I are out here multi-apping, or at least I am. I do have Instacart, because across the, well, can't see it now, but across the way over there, there's an Aldi, and the H-E-B is just like up the road, about a mile. But we are concentrating on Spark. So yes, we are here at Walmart, waiting to get those offers, and one finally came in. It's a 2 customer shopping for me, so I'm gonna head on in there and do some shopping. Why don't you join me? So as I said, it's a 2 customer shopping. Each one, both have 11 items each, and they don't look too bad as for what I'm shopping for. And I believe it was 2 miles, $21. So, like I said, it's not too bad. It's a decent start to the shift. So it's kind of a hit and miss when you're doing a 2 customer shopping. Sometimes they have you start with the non-food items, non-cold items. But the last couple I've done, at least when I first started doing the 2 customer shopping, it was nice to see that it would take us to, like, if there was health and beauty, toys or whatever, it actually wants you to go to that section first before, getting started on the food items. But it even says in the notes about how you plan on doing your shopping. You want to leave all the cold stuff for last, but yet when you hit start shopping, if there's produce, what is the first thing it wants you to do? Is produce, and that starts the cold timer. So I don't know. I always, back out of it, and I basically plan my route. So we're here in the craft section. So looking for something like this, but a different brand. It says it's on an end cap. On the hunt. Uh-oh. It says 200, and usually that's an end cap. And it's definitely not on this section. So it's very possible that they are out. Jeez, this was that first item. Looks can be deceiving. Even the UPC doesn't match what it's showing in the app. So sometimes you just have to scan the item, and you never know, it could be a match. Alright, going from roadblock. Going from the craft section to the food section. Okay, so that was the wrong bar. They have these 2. This is the spot for it, but look, it's hiding all the way back there. This is the one I needed. Well, it's another situation of filling in empty spots with another product that is not as popular. All right. Don't have any. This is a substitution, but doesn't even look like the picture in the app. On the hunt for some super soft taco. This is another substitute, so hopefully they'll be fine with it. All right, let's try this again. Oh my goodness. From start to finish, my first shopping order of the day, as you saw, issues with stuff being shuffled around on the shelves, items just not being there, and customer just, had several backups, which is good, on different substitution choices and stuff like that. But on the first drop off, oh my gosh, I thought I verified it. I honestly thought I did, because I like, especially when I'm dealing with more than one customer drop off, I'll look at the item thing again just to pick out a couple of the items to double check. And I mistook the box of noodles for the box of dog treats. So thank goodness we were still outside the resident when she walked out and said, "This isn't my order." And I was like, so embarrassed, and hopefully she doesn't hold that against me. Oh, I forgot to mention the fact that, who knows, it's my excuse that I'm using, but the heat must be frying my brain, because at the moment the car's reading 106. So I'm sure the feels like is probably closer to 110. Oh my goodness. So waiting at curbside for my order, and it looks like it just pulled up. And on the upside, it's for 3 customers. It actually hit the eligible for additional earnings. So yay! Let's get this loaded. Waiting on another curbside order. Trying not to do them, but when it's not too bad, can't help it. 3 customer drop, 3 miles, $20. So, and they're going to be fairly small, and it already says that it's ready. On a favor order to end the note. So we're about to go ahead and load it. So not only do we load now, but we also have to make sure we return the cart to the corral. Yeah. All right, so we've come to the end of the shift, and so how did we do? I'll start off with how long we've worked today. It's a Wednesday, it's already been about a week after payday, and we ended up working about 7 hours. We kicked things off about 12:30-ish, something like that, and I was running 3 apps. I had Spark, Favor, and Instacart on. Ended up shutting off Instacart not too long after we started working because for the most part it wasn't, giving anything. So, and the couple of orders that did come in was from out of town. And it had that message because your area is, low demand or something like that. That's why it was sending offers from further away. Did we make our $200? That is our goal when we're working together. And sadly, we didn't. This is what we ended up making. $180 is still not bad. And especially when you think about that, we worked about 7 hours. So we still averaged about $25 an hour. And here's the fun part that I want to try and make sure I still incorporate to my videos, which is talking about if there's any takeaways from anything that's happened during the shift. And I'm sure you probably can guess what one of those things is, which is making sure when you have multiple customer drop-off, whether it's from a shopping, a curbside, whatever, check and double check. Because in my defense, like I said, I honestly thought, because I looked at the list before I was gathering the stuff to unload. And one of the biggest items that I saw to make sure that I'm grabbing the right order was that it was a box of the dog treats. And I ended up mistaking a box of noodles for that box. So that's why I ended up grabbing the other customer's order. So again, I am just so thankful. She came out within a couple of minutes of me dropping this stuff off, and we were just still sitting in the car. So yes, check, double check. Don't just, glance at the side of the box. The side of the bag thinking that it is, actually look at the item. But moving forward, what I probably might end up doing, I don't know if there's other drivers out there that's already doing this, but I might just make myself like little cue cards, something that says A and B. So that way, like with my cold bags and stuff like that, even though in my mind, when I'm loading it into the car, I know, this is customer A, customer B. But of course, depending on how long the drop-off is, sometimes you're like, wait a minute, which one was it again? At least that sometimes happens to us. So I think that is going to be something that I might end up doing, is just create something as simple as taking one of those index cards and just put A and B. So that way when I load the stuff into any of the cold bags, I'll just toss in that letter, whatever it may be, into that. So it makes it easier. So even though I'll still confirm the item, especially whether it's a small item or a large order, it'll just be a quicker way for me to confirm, okay, this is the order that I'm dropping off right now. So just be careful, just like in the past I said, check, double check, triple check that you're at the right location. You want to make sure that you're also confirming when it comes to dropping off multiple orders. But that I think that is the biggest thing that stood out. But thank you guys so much for watching my video, this one. And si Du'us Ma'asi, I appreciate the support. I hope that you'll keep coming back to watch my videos or join me during my live streams. But whatever you are doing out there, gig work, W-2s, whatever it may be, get out there, make your money, but make sure you guys are staying safe. I'll catch you guys on the next video. So until then, adios for now.